Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carrie. I've seen studies that say divorce is contagious. If you're part of a group and one person in the group suddenly announces they're getting divorced from their partner, it's 75% more likely that others in the group will soon follow suit. This is also true of having even one close friend who decides to divorce their partner. I'm guessing this is about exposure to the idea. Maybe it's about permission, feeling like you'll not be shunned by your friends or a group if that's acceptable to them, and have the benefit of somebody else paving the way maybe by doing it first. Whatever the reason, it's very common, and scientists compare it to a virus. This got me to thinking whether love or marriage was also contagious. I want to share with you what I found out. If that's at all interesting to you, I hope you'll stick around because that's what's on the agenda. While divorce can spread among social networks, many other life events and social behaviors are also contagious. People are more likely to get married when all their friends start getting married, and more likely to begin having kids when their longtime friends start having families. Why is this? Well, because we tend to spend time with people who mirror our interests and our values, and it's natural that our experiences will often align and that the decisions they make in their lives will have some impact on ours. So when your friends start getting married or your friends start having children, it's likely going to have an influence on the group as a whole. I think the closest thing I have to a study of my own is that I often get referrals from my clients. Hear me out. Matchmaking clients, they will have decided that they want to start taking their dating life more seriously, and they reach out to me for matchmaking services. Then shortly thereafter, or maybe after a date or two, they'll let me know they have a friend who they shared my number with, and this friend is going to be reaching out to me soon. I know you're thinking that, wow, that first date must have gone really well, been fantastic. But oddly enough, these referral situations have nothing to do with how successful my matches have been. Yeah, I have had clients who suddenly have a girlfriend after 2 dates, and now 3 of their friends are also clients. But I've also had people who've not even had their first match, and their sisters, bunches of them, have procured my services as well. So from my conversations with them, I think it really just has to do with somebody prioritizing their romantic life. Instead of waiting for love to come to them or continue to do things that have been unsuccessful, they've taken the bull by the horns and are being proactive by paying for the services of a professional. It puts the idea front and center in another person's mind and gets them thinking along the same lines. While doing some research for this, I did bump into another article talking about how contempt is contagious. And that was really bad news for me because, well, very sad actually. I feel so strongly and very empathetic towards people who are experiencing contempt in their relationship. I actually made an entire episode about it. Well, two actually. Not sure if you caught those or not. I'll link to them in the description box below, just in case it's something you're dealing with currently or have experienced in a relationship before. But back to love. As you probably know, romantic love is a combination of hormones. It's that love cocktail that we talk about sometimes. Oxytocin, serotonin, and dopamine. It seems that combination of these chemical responses in our bodies produce a general kindness and goodwill towards others that is catchy. A little bit like paying it forward. This kindness that comes from feeling really positive about life is easy to pass along to other people. Laughing is contagious. That's my absolute favorite. I inherited that from my mother. If only we could bottle contagious laughter, right? Yawning, also contagious. That's an interesting case of contagion based on empathy, I guess I've heard. Vomiting is contagious? Yeah, agreed. Let's just skip over that one. There's a very general study on the catching of emotions. Happiness, sadness, disdain for others. But love? No, I couldn't find a legitimate scientific study that shows love is contagious. Yeah, socially, we're inspired by watching other people fall in love, and we feel good vibes by joining in their celebrations and partaking in their happiness when they choose to commit to another person, like at weddings. We also become nicer to others and start a cycle of paying it forward with our goodwill and kindness towards humanity. But just because a bunch of our friends are getting married this year, that doesn't mean that we should start picking out our tux or our wedding dress. So if you were hoping the answer was going to be yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we're all going to have to create our own opportunities for love. And that's why you're here, right? That's why this channel is a part of something you check out on Wednesdays and Fridays. As always, I'm glad to have you here, and I appreciate you stopping by today. I think you might enjoy this. This concentrates on lucky people who find love. Turns out they're not so lucky. They're doing stuff. How about a quick thumbs up for Mom? And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll look forward to seeing you back here again soon. And until next time, thank you and have a good one.